Hi, knitting friends. Welcome to the Fibre Friends Knitting Podcast. I'm Louise from Wildflower Wool.
Good morning, and I'm Cheryl from My Needlecrafts.
So we are here every weekend sharing our knitting adventures from the last week. And we have got exciting news this week to share because we are drawing winners from our toy make-along.
Yeah, we are.
We are. It's exciting. There were so many cute finishes.
Yeah, lots.
There was lots.
I wanted to do more.
I actually did do more. I'm going to show you another one. Yeah, because I had huge expectations. No big surprise, right? I thought I was going to like knit all the things. And of course, I didn't quite get them all done in the time frame of our make-along. But I knit another one this week.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Who knew I was going to become a toy knitter?
Just never know.
You just never know. There again, right? You always say never.
That's right.
So should we start by drawing our winners?
We should.
I think we should. So we're going to pick 3 winners. The first is going to win a bag made by Cheryl.
Yeah, a notions pouch. In my bumblebee print, a little bumblebee notions zippered pouch and bumblebee progress keeper.
Oh, sweet. I love that bumblebee fabric.
It is cute.
It is really cute. Okay, and then the other 2 winners will be able to pick a pattern off Ravelry. Any pattern you've had your eye on, something that's new, something that you've had in your favorites forever. Just send me a message on Ravelry with the pattern name and we will gift it to you. So the making can continue. And it doesn't have to be a toy pattern. It can be anything.
Anything.
Anything at all. Okay, I'm going to look here. I think we had about 37 entries.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So let me, okay. Just going to double check and then we'll get the random number generator up here. Yeah, 7. Okay.
Drum roll.
Drum roll. And I think it was really fun that there was quite a few Beans the cat because he was so cute. I think you really inspired people with all of your little guys that you've made, either knit or crocheted. There was, I saw, what was it? The tumbling bunny?
Yeah.
One of those was entered.
Yeah, I wanted to make another one, but I didn't get that far. Maybe I'll still do one and put some legs on him. The last one, I put the little pom-pom, excuse me, on his butt instead. The more I look at the pictures on the pattern, the more I want to do one with legs because it just looks cute.
Oh, I know, because then you can just set him however and play with his legs and
all flopped over. Yeah, it was cute.
Okay, I have got it set up here. So I put in between 2 and 37 because comment number 1 was just me yattering on. So, okay, ready? Here we go.
We're ready.
Generate.
Number 30.
Number 30. Okay, let's see who number 30 is.
And this is for a notions pouch and progress keeper.
Drum roll. We got to figure out how to do an actual drum roll. Oh my goodness. This one was so, I mean, they're all so cute. This is Naughty Yarnies, who is Barb.
Yay, Barb.
Yeah. She, yes. But okay, so this was, I'll read the, what she wrote here. So it is a little crocheted monster, I guess is what you call him. Oh, he's like, so she said she created this one for her nephew's birthday. Love making toys. So thanks for this one. Oh, okay. And I think it said Among Us crewmate plushie. Maybe that's the name of the pattern. That is super cute. And it was a birthday present. That was like double. Take part in the knit along, have fun, and create a gift at the same time. Awesome.
Yay.
Okay, number 30.
Is that on the first page or on the second page?
On the second page.
All right.
So what's the best thing? Do you, for Barb to get a hold of you, send you a direct message probably? Yes, there it is. Thank you for pulling it up. Isn't that cute?
That is cute.
I love the green color. So Barb, get a hold of, well, either Cheryl or I, but probably best Cheryl. And then you guys can.
Yeah, you can just send me a message on Ravelry or at My Needle Crafts.
Perfect.
Probably the best way.
Okay. Well, congratulations. Okay, so now let's do two more. So the next one for the pattern is, we'll hit generate again. Can you see
number
that?
4?
Number 4. So number 4 is, I feel like it's a race. Who can find it first, Cheryl or I?
Old Dale 22.
Oh, it's Elmo.
Oh. How do I find out who that is?
Oh, it's Allison.
Allison.
Oh, and Tickle Me Elmo. Oh my gosh, isn't that cute? I want to know.
From Winterpeg. I have family out there. That's awesome.
Oh, that's so cute. And look at him. I want to know how she did his nose.
That's adorable.
That is so sweet.
It is a knitted little ball.
That's what it is.
And pom-pom eyeballs by the looks, maybe.
Yeah, I know. The eyes look really
maybe
cute.
Not. Maybe they're knitted.
They might be knitted.
Could be wrong. That is adorable.
I know, isn't it? And I remember Allison, because she posted in the Fibre Friends Facebook group, and I know she said she was having trouble with his arms. And but I don't know, they look really cute to me.
They do. They look like they're knit kind of sideways and then seamed on the bottom, maybe.
Yeah.
That's cute. Good job.
Oh, that's awesome. Elmo. I love Elmo. My kids loved Elmo when they were little.
Yes, mine too.
What was that? Tickle Me Elmo toy or something? That
yes.
Okay, so Allison, send me a message on Ravelry with what pattern you would love to add to your Ravelry, and we will give that to you. And one more final drum roll is number, oops, the sun is shining. Number 8. Number 8. Who is number 8?
Crafty Hank 2FO.
Oh, and it's a teddy bear.
How adorable is
Look how
that?
Cute that is. Oh. Love that. Okay, so Crafty Hank is, oh, no name.
Doesn't give the person's name.
Okay, so Crafty Hank, send me a message as well, and we will send you a pattern.
Woo!
Oh,
congratulations.
So fun seeing everybody's works in progress, because even during this week, even though the make along finished, there's still been people either casting on or finishing or still making, which is great. So should I show, do you want to guess which one I made?
Well, I was just going to say, well, show us what you made, Louise.
Except I realized I forgot to put whiskers on her.
Oh, you made a kitty. Beans the cat. That's so awesome. That is so cute. And did you attach the tail? Oh no, you left it loose.
I did half and half because I made her a really long tail. So I did. I attached it right about there, but I left the front part.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
So now we both got kitties. Did I show that? I can't remember what I showed last week.
Yes, you did show yours.
Woohoo.
I really want to get safety eyes. I just did some like little French knot things.
I know. I just looked some up on Amazon.
Well, somebody who was talking about they found like a mixed kit between eyes and noses and different colors and different sizes.
Yeah. If you just search safety eyes on Amazon, they have there's different bundles. You can get all black in different sizes, or you can get different color, and you get some with noses.
Okay.
Yeah. Somebody was talking about that on our live chat, I think.
Yeah. And I thought that's what I want to get, because I saw somewhere, I think it was my little bunny nugget. They had the safety nose on there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It looked really cute. So yeah, I'm gonna order myself an assortment, and I need more polyfill because my bag is almost gone.
Doesn't take long.
It doesn't. It uses a lot, doesn't it? Uh-oh. My elf fell over. Well, he's having a nap, apparently. There. So toy knitting, lots of fun. I'm gonna definitely make some more. This guy, you're right. Not that I didn't, trust you when you said it, but this did take, just a couple hours to make.
Yeah.
Not very long.
They're pretty quick.
Yeah. But I think they would be cute to stick.
So you had started a pink one, did you not? We're not going to talk about that one.
Well, I did. That's the one where I broke my needle.
Broke your needle.
And then I was having like this huge ordeal trying to find the right needle size, because I ended up, my elf, I thought I had knit him on a 3.75. So I used that needle to start my pink kitty, and my needle broke. It was one of those acrylic needle chips way back when Knit Picks was selling them as interchangeable, but they're plastic, right? And they were flexible, and I just went to knit the stitch and it snapped the needle tip.
Yeah.
Anyways, it was just, well, long story short, it was easier just to grab another needle and start all over than try to search to find a needle
the right size that you had been using.
Yeah, because and it turns out what I knit my elf on was a 3.5. Oh,
there you go.
Because I think when I grabbed the needle for the elf, I just grabbed my bag. It was labeled 3.75. So I thought, okay, 3.75, and knit the elf, it looked great. But when I broke the needle tip off it, and when I tried, I found 3.75 DPNs, the stitches visibly looked different. So I checked broken needle, and it wasn't a 3. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, I remember you showing that.
Yeah. So anyway, so I just started over. I had a little part ball in navy, and I just started this during an online knit chat with some people, and it was so
I think
easy.
I don't know that I would use a wood or a plastic when I knit toys, because even though tend to be a loose knitter, when I knit toys, I knit very tightly. I know I do, and I would probably break them every time.
Stitches were super tight. Like I didn't feel like I was, really forcing them, but I'd broken one of those needle tips before, which I'm pretty sure is why they probably stopped selling the kits, because I'm sure they had a lot of people, because Knit Picks is great. Their customer service is fantastic. If you have any problems with the needles, they just, no questions asked, they just replace it. So I bet you they had been replacing those left, right, and center when they were selling them. Anyways, it was super fun.
I knit one more toy.
Okay, let's see. Yes, because you had just started this last week. You had like legs.
I did on our live.
Yes.
So I don't know that I love his head, because to me it doesn't look like a dog, and I was going to do some black on his nose before today, and I kind of forgot.
Oh.
But yeah, he's got some cute little ears and he's wearing a little sweater and he's got cute little tubby or nubby legs. So
I think he's cute. I love his ears.
This is Rusty the Rocket Dog. Yeah, he's pretty cute.
He is. Actually, right. I mean, you are right. I mean, the nose does look a little pointy.
Yeah. I know, like on the pattern, it shows it like a little, I don't know. Maybe it's the way I got it stuffed or something, or who knows, but
I don't know. It's a stuffed animal. There can be a little what creative expression when you knit toys.
Yeah. I don't know that I would do this one again, but
he's
really
cute. He is really
he's
cute.
going to live at my mom's house because they have a wiener dog and I'm going to give it to Papa.
Ah, that's great.
So that was my other toy finish.
Yeah, you did a lot. So you got the elf done. What did you? Elf, beans, the cat.
Yeah, finished my elf. We showed them last week, didn't we?
Yeah.
And my cat.
And then, yeah, that's cute.
I don't know if there's a way to get my light sucks. Yeah.
So I played around with my elf a lot last week after we chatted, and I put a lot more stuffing in his head, and I probably still, it's amazing how much stuffing they take. I probably still could put some more in, but I'm happier with how it really did kind of fill out her head. But
she's cute. I like her little flower.
I know, I like her little flower on her.
I haven't got something for mine yet. I haven't decided.
Excuse me. Button stuff. Yeah. And this guy's soft with the fluffy yarn in there.
Oh yeah, I like that. I wish they still made that. I'd like to find some.
I wish they did too, because it is really nice.
And again, it was, what was it called again?
Regia Soft.
Oh, the Regia. Right.
Yeah. And
we should rate them and tell them to come back with it again.
Oh, we really should, shouldn't we? Yeah.
Because they listen to us, I'm sure.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Softy. Oh, softy. Yeah, but it is really soft.
It looks like it would make like the best cozy socks.
Yes, it did. It did. And I have a couple more balls, so I could probably do a couple like shorty pairs maybe.
I can make some baby socks too, because you never know, you might get one someday.
Never know. Yeah, that would be cute. That would be nice and soft, because it does. It has this silky, because I think it has a lot of nylon content, if I remember. Is it like a 60-40? Yeah, 60. Oh, yeah. It's 61 polyamide.
Oh, okay.
Which is what basically that's like nylon, isn't it?
Yeah.
And 39 superwash wool. Yeah. So that's why it has that really silky, softy feel. It's nice. Yeah. Maybe they'll bring it back someday. Everything always comes back around, right? Eventually. Maybe. Anyways, okay. So we've got another make along that we're planning. You named it, so do you want to talk about it?
We're going to do a get her done along.
Get her done along. I love that.
Get her done. Finish it up. So we thought we'd take a week in June and do some finishes, since, we seem to have all these languishing products or projects that we forget about or just kind of get sat by the wayside. I know I have a few, namely a sweater that I want to finish, that I had hoped to get done for the end of May. But yeah, so I think we're going to start that on the 11th of June and run that for the 10 days again, and we'll go until the 20th.
Yep.
So that'll give us 2 full weekends for those that have more time to do their stuff on weekends. And yeah, let's see how many projects we can get finished up.
Yes. So if people have got, because I think lots of people have things that maybe something that's just all finished knitting that just needs to be sewn up.
Yeah.
Or socks that just need heels. If you do afterthought heels, they probably sometimes they get set aside. So something like that, you could get a couple things, 2 or 3 things maybe finished over the 10 days. So it'll start on a Friday and go through to the following Sunday. Yes, so we got 2 full weekends in there.
Next Friday.
Yeah. So, and we'll do the same thing again because I haven't figured out how. I had an idea for trying to figure out how we could post things on, just do it in the Facebook group, but I haven't figured that out yet.
Okay.
So for right now, we'll still do the winning. We'll do the winning draw again on Ravelry. But for anybody who doesn't use Ravelry, do the same as you did this week or this time for the toy knit along. Post your what you're working on in the Facebook group, and then make sure you tag me and say I don't use Ravelry, and then I'll make sure I add you to the Ravelry list for the prizes. So
yeah, sure.
And we'll just, I don't know. I don't think I'll worry about doing a chit chat thread on Ravelry this time because most people seem to just do all their chit chatting in the Fiber Friends Facebook group.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. So for now, between now and next Friday when we start this, I cannot believe in a week we will be in the middle of June.
Well, getting there.
Summer, I know June 11th is getting close. It's summer always just seems to fly by. Once the nice weather comes, I swear
it does.
Doubles. Everything zooms by. But yeah, let's chit chat. So now, anytime once you see this podcast, start thinking about what you have tucked away in the corner of a cupboard somewhere, project bags that are stacked up somewhere. And we can kind of do it like the sock knit along where you can, kind of make a plan for yourself for the 10 days. Think about what you want to work on, what you want to finish. It doesn't even have to be a finish, right? Because it is a finish along, but you can finish some things. But even if you have something huge like an Afghan, and obviously you're not going to get that done in 10 days, but maybe you want to, pull it out and just start working on it.
Get some good progress on it for sure.
Right? Or if I know Jocelyn last night was showing a crocheted Afghan and it's all granny squares. So even if you have something like that and you just want to say, I want to get 10 squares done, a square a day during the 10 days, that totally counts too. So
sure. Yeah. Sounds good. I know I have mittens that I had made for the girls like probably 6 or 7 or 8 years ago. They're 15 and almost 17 and they're all done. They just need to be sewn up. So I'll finish them and maybe they can go for charity. And I know I have some dishcloths and tea towels with the little flap, that you hang on your stove. They're all knit. They just need the ends woven and buttons. And I have some baby sweaters that I probably maybe knit for maybe my girls when they were toddlers. Knit but not sewn together. We'll see if I finish those or not. But
what would be interesting? Would it be interesting to know who has like the oldest
whip? I have one. Well, I showed you and it was a baby onesie and it's probably 17 years old.
Okay. Can anybody beat that?
I know. And I think, and it was all completely knit. The only thing I haven't done is put the zipper in the front and attach the little ears on the hood.
Well, I'll see. We did, I don't know, I'll have to see. This was going back probably about 10 years ago for our knitting guild. We did maybe 8 years. 8 years, somewhere 8 to 10 years ago. We did, I think I did the month of March for our guild. Every week we would meet and we did 4 or 6 weeks. I forget how long we went through. And we did like a spring cleaning kind of thing. And every week had a different theme. And one of them was who had the oldest whip. And yeah, some people had some ones that had been sitting around for a while. So you're not alone, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, it may not be 17. It might only be 15 years old. I could have made it for my second. See, I thought she was going to be a boy, and this is a little brown teddy bear looking onesie. And I may not have got it done in time. And she was born in April, and then, you know, it gets warm, right?
Yeah, then you didn't. Yeah.
It just didn't happen. Who knows?
Okay, well, there you go. So maybe next week, do you want to show some of pull out some of those ones that you showed me in private?
The ones that I intend to finish, yes, I will.
All right.
I'll get out a couple of those things.
I'll pull out some of mine. I've got some ones that are old too. I mean, not that old, because I did have one, and if I can find what I did with it, I will sometime between this week and next week, or like the next couple of weeks, I'll see if I can put. Now I'm really thinking, what did I do with that? Anyway.
So how long do you think it takes to knit like a hitchhiker shawl?
Oh, you could do that in 10 days if you really worked at it. Because that's a ball. Technically, it said the pattern is wrote for
one skein,
but I always do mine like 150 grams. I think
I only have one ball.
Okay, you can do.
So it is started, but I haven't touched it since. I got about six bumps on it. Yeah, back when we first started, I had started it, and I've never touched it again.
Well, you could totally do that.
Maybe.
You got a good.
But I want to finish my sweater.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that shouldn't take you long, because that's like really, really big yarn and needles. And how close are you on the sweater?
I have to knit both sleeves and the shawl collar. So 3 days?
Yeah.
I don't know.
A sleeve in one day, a sleeve in another day, a collar in another day.
And then sew it together.
Oh yeah, that won't take long.
No,
you can do it.
One night. I'll have it all done in one night.
I think, yeah, big goals. Got to have big goals. Yeah, I'll have to think. I don't know. I really don't know what I will do for this challenge.
I'm sure there are some people that are probably listening to this when it's up thinking, Louise, this and this and the socks and the sweater and the this. Awesome.
No. Amber. I know. Well, you better get your sweater done, or Amber's never going to let you off the hook on that.
Yeah, she might start getting after me.
I know. We'll have to. Well, this is our time. We can kind of redeem ourselves and catch up with a couple projects. Yeah. I know I have a lot to choose from. I'll have to get a strategic plan of.
So, should we talk about the elephant in the room? Okay. You have a finish.
I have a finish. I know. I finished my summer top, and this could have been a whip, because I started this last year, and it
looks amazing. I love it.
I'm really, really happy with it. It fits well. It was so easy to make, and there again, it's one of these ones where I think, oh, why didn't I finish it last year? Always get it done, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, I love the neckline on it. I might need to get that pattern.
It was two rectangles, basically.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And this was it's a square neck, even though it looks rounded. You just, you knit straight up to here. Mm-hmm. You work over to here. You did your shoulder piece. Then you cast off all these stitches, and you work this shoulder piece.
Simple.
Yeah,
it looks really nice. Now, is there any sort of edging on the armhole? No. Wow.
Yep. I know. Does not get any simple.
It's super cute.
I really like it. I will make another one.
Yeah.
Definitely make another one.
I don't know. I'm having trouble getting at the summer top that I started.
Yeah, because you started that whole linen flax.
The linen one, yeah. And I just
did we actually talk about that? Because a couple of podcasts ago, we were talking about linen and flax and was it the same thing? And we got all kinds of comments, people saying that flax is the plant that produces linen.
there you go.
Yeah, so that's the deal on that. And hemp is something different.
It's a different plant.
It's a different plant. Yeah.
But similar.
So yeah, similar.
Probably in the same family.
Probably. Okay, so do you have your sweater with you? Or have you knit? I can tell by the look on your face, you're like, no.
No. I did not knit anything else all week. I finished my rocket dog, and I did some stitching because end of May, I had to finish my month.
Of course you did.
Yes.
You can't get behind.
And I was one day late. I finished it on Tuesday, on the 1st.
That's close enough.
That's right.
So, okay, so what's up with the flax sweater then? Is it the yarn you don't like or the pattern?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to wear it. So, because I get hot. And having to wear 2 layers just seems to, the thoughts of it to me seem like it's going to make things hot.
Because you would have to wear like a little tank under it.
I have to wear a tank under it for sure. So wearing a tank top and then putting something else over top of it just kind of seems like, yeah, I would be hot.
You would be hot. Okay. Yeah. Well, then that's it there. Yeah, that's in the back of your mind as you're knitting it. Doesn't really motivate you to get it done, does it?
It doesn't motivate me to get it done. Now, unless, this summer proves to be different than the last, 2 or 3, because unfortunately, being at that time in our lives where being hot happens frequently. I don't want to say the word, but just the thoughts of having extra layers on unnecessarily.
Yep. So what would you do with it? Now,
I don't know. I'm thinking. I'm still thinking.
Would you pull it out? Like, it would make a great bag, right? Because like hemp and linen would make a good market bag kind of thing, beach bag.
So I haven't done that much, just like that 3 or 4 inches that I showed last time, but I did find something else out. You can still buy that yarn, just not in that color, I think.
Oh, really?
Because I've seen recently, somebody might have been on Instagram, had purchased that yarn somewhere. Maybe, is there a yarn shop in Barrie?
Yes.
I think it was there. They purchased it in like an off-white or something like that. I'm like, so I wonder if I could come up with something to do a 2 color.
And make like,
and if I get a couple more balls of it and put them together to make a denser fabric so that I wouldn't have to wear 2 layers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because some of those sweaters we saw were, when we were looking for patterns for it, didn't require you to wear something under it.
Yeah. Well,
so that's what I'm kind of thinking. I could stripe something, or I could do something that's more of like a tank top with 1 color at the top and then switch colors and do a more open work for the bottom part, or
yeah, if you had
or just to design something myself.
But you're
right, tank top,
it would be a cute tank top. Yeah, if you had more yarn, because that's what you were stuck with, because you just had those 2 balls.
I only have 2 balls.
Specific pattern, which really, really limited you. But yeah, if you had 2 more balls, you could pick and choose from anything. Oh, I think you should investigate that.
Yes, I think I'm going to, because I don't think I'm going to be happy, and I don't see taking the time to make it if I'm not going to be happy with it.
Exactly. No, that makes total sense. Okay.
So that's my thoughts on that sweater.
That's that. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, you got to be happy.
That's right.
Perfect. Okay.
That's right.
So,
So I'm anxious to get back to my socks though this week.
Yes. How far did you get on those?
I haven't done any more on them, but I do have this much in this pattern done.
So that is your blue fitted boobie from
My
Songbird.
blue footed boobie from Songbird Fibres.
I would love to see one of those birds.
I know they're cool looking. They have big feet and they're blue.
And they're blue. That is the craziest thing.
And it's the Socks of Kindness free pattern on Ravelry.
Yeah.
And it's like super, super easy pattern. Like it's 12 row repeat and it's just knit two together and yarn overs and or slip. One way you slip, the other way you.
I like that because it's something so simple, but it's gorgeous because it's a zigzaggy, but it looks latticey type.
Yeah, I love it. It's really pretty. It's taking longer to knit them because I have to pay attention every single row, but that's okay. Excuse me, frog.
Well, that's exciting. I want to start some socks too because it's now June, so I have to start my June socks. Don't anybody mention the fact that I don't have March done and I only have one May sock, but that's okay.
We've been busy.
That's right. That's right. Now let me see if I can find the yarn though. I want to use one of my 2 skeins that I got from the Be a Freaking Unicorn fundraiser. I have got the one from Socks and Shawls and the one from the Pinecone Project. And I had really, really toyed the idea around putting the 2 together for a shawl because the colors are similar, but I don't think I'll do that. I think I'll just make socks. So sorry, I gotta reach. Yeah, so I've got this one. So these are my 2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this. Oh,
I think the one in your right hand, you should do socks.
Okay.
Because there's lots of colors. And the other one I think would make a nice shawl.
It would. I know. See, and I still sometimes think if I put them together, it would be fun.
Yeah, they would probably blend a lot.
Yeah. But I know, I think I want to make this. This is the Socks and Shawls.
Oh, and did it come with a mini?
Yes, because she had a little promotion on where if you got a skein of sock yarn, you got a mini to go with it. So that was the
Mother's Day thing or something, wasn't it? Yeah.
So this one, I never rewind my skeins as nice as they always come. But okay, so my question is what pattern should I do? Should I do a pattern? Maybe it's just I think I'll just let the yarn do its thing. I think any pattern's going to get too lost in all these colors.
I think so too. And I've seen that one knit up and it looks really pretty.
Yes. I've seen a couple people start it too. So like this is going to be June socks. Oh, so pretty.
Yeah, I think I'm going to, I think I might have to start. I know I was saying that I was going to do a hand-dyed pair and then a crochet pair and a hand-dyed pair and a crochet pair, but I'm really excited to cast on the pair or the yarn that I got from Debbie at the Loving Path for the fundraiser too, because it's so pretty and it's got a purple mini with it. So
because we saw Marg was started to knit hers up and it is knitting really pretty.
Yeah, fun.
And and they want, because the whole fundraiser was for well, not specific, like not for Pride, but for LGBTQ, and it's Pride Month. So now they are hoping that people will knit with their yarns that they purchase for the month of June.
Well, there you go. That's the best excuse, just to cast them on.
I know. It's so pretty just sitting here like this, though. But I will wind it. I will wind it. Just want to keep it. And
it's Louise's baby.
I know. It's just so pretty, just the way it is. Anyway, so that's that. So I think, okay, now question, top down, toe up.
Well, I'm always going to say toe up.
And my last couple of pairs have been toe up. My March socks were toe up. My April ones were my little shorties. Oh, I have them sitting right here.
And you still did heel flap and gusset with those, correct, or no?
No. So yeah, this was just a regular short row heel. My March is sitting because I haven't figured out. Oh, did I decide what kind of heel? I don't know. Maybe I didn't. My March. That's why it's sitting, because I don't know what kind of heel I'm going to do on it. I think I should just do a fish lips kiss for my March. This was a short row. My May sock, I have one done. Oh, I think it's right here. This one. So I'm going to put in an afterthought heel.
Right.
With a couple of rounds, the extra like gusset. So this was my May.
Yeah, that's what I do.
And yeah, this was a toe up as well. So I think I'm going to do cuff down.
Right.
I better like switch it up a little bit. I'll do cuff down for my new ones. And what kind of heel?
I think you should do your super simple.
Just do
regular.
Just do my regular, my super simple sock, cuff down. Yeah, with a gusset. I can do that. Then there's no thinking.
Then
it'll be
you're already in your head, super simple, fast.
Then I'll get it done. Okay. I can do that. Yeah. And that's a bit. Did I do any other knitting? So you didn't do any other knitting. You got your rocket dog. What if she called it a rocket dog?
That was it.
That's okay.
Rusty the rocket dog.
Rusty the rocket dog. The only other knitting I did this week, this is just a swatch, and it's not even a pattern. It's just, I was just playing around to try and get my gauge.
Oh, okay.
These are my two.
I was going to say, that's an interesting looking pattern you got going on.
Oh, so you mean I shouldn't have said anything, and I should have just let you see what you were going to say about, oh, that's interesting. Yeah, it is just, I was just kind of knit 2 or 3 with one color.
It's just like camo.
Well, yeah, I guess sort of.
It just kind of, all over.
Just a little bit, yeah. And what really, did make me kind of think about doing something like that, doing a colorwork project that is just random, just no pattern, just switch your colors here and there. I don't know if that would look good or if it would look kind of weird. But anyway,
a hot mess.
Yeah, basically. This is I put a couple purl stitches here so I would know where I changed needle sizes.
Oh, okay.
Because I was trying out 2 different needle sizes. I couldn't decide if the bottom one was a little too loose. This is going to be a cowl.
Well, that's a good idea. Instead of doing 2 separate swatches.
Yeah, then I could just see. And now that I've done it, because I always think you have to have something to compare your gauge to, because you can see one and you might think, oh yeah, I like it, or no, I don't like it. But until you've got something to look at it against, you don't really know. Because I started with a larger needle size because I know with color work, you always have to go up a needle size. So I just did an educated guess of what needle size I wanted. And I thought, oh, maybe it's a little too loose. So I searched around, found a smaller needle size and started it. And then as soon as I started it, my gut reaction on that was like, oh no, this is too tight. It's like, I can see it's making my stitches smaller and it just looks tight. So I think I'm going to go back to my original.
Good.
But this will give me an idea because I know what circumference I want the cowl to be. So I'll just use this. I know it's not a very big gauge swatch, but I think it'll be all right. I think I had 5 stitches to the inch is what I was getting on this with a DK weight yarn.
And you're doing your swatch in the round because you'll be knitting your cowl in the round.
Yeah. Yeah. And my gauge, I know some people say their tension doesn't change, but mine does. If I'm either just knitting all the way around or if I knit flat and I'm knitting and purling, my purl stitches do affect my gauge.
Yeah, my purls are definitely tighter than my knits.
Yeah. So yeah, now I think I'm all set. This is my little practice gauge swatch. So now I will pull it out and I have a flower pattern that I'm going to do this cowl in. So we'll be able to see it next. I'll show it to you next Friday. Well,
good. I can't wait to see it.
I know. You guys will see it Saturday. So you'll see it next Saturday. Yeah, I'm excited. These are the 2 colors everybody picked for me and to work with this week. So it is, I guess, a gauge swatch counts as being started, I think, right?
That's right. It is. It's start of your project.
The start of my project, yeah.
Prep work.
That's right. Always got to do a gauge swatch. Well,
do it. Do a gauge. The gauge swatch. Yeah.
Right.
A gauge swatch.
Swatch. Yes. Gauge. So yeah, that's gonna be my project for the weekend. Now that I've got my sweater done, because this was really what I worked a lot on this week, because my whole plan of doing my 1 repeat every day and 2 on the weekend when I wasn't working kind of thing, it only lasted a week or so, and then I got behind, so I had to do a lot of catch up this week.
Still a good goal though to set to, make a large like a large thing look smaller. They're more manageable.
Break it down.
Break it down.
Yeah, it totally worked, and I liked it because I knew what I had to do, and it was doable because it was only like half an hour of knitting every night to get my 4 rows, my 1 repeat done. It is totally doable. The only thing that stopped me was because when I got up to doing the neckline, I had to stop because I had altered the pattern. I didn't make it as long as the pattern said, which I'm really glad because I love the length. It's just kind of at the top of my hip.
Good.
The sweater in the magazine was I don't know, still at least 4 or 5 inches longer, and I would not have liked it.
Down past your bum.
Yeah. So this way I had to kind of stop because I couldn't just follow the pattern, because the pattern just said, well, knit from the ribbing, well, not ribbing, the garter stitch edging, and knit up to where you want to get to do your neck shaping. But I had to stop and think, right? I had to think, okay, well, I made it this many stitches, this many inches shorter. So then that means instead of knitting it this many inches, I need to knit this many inches. And then I just did a double check of what the pattern called for the depth from your shoulder to here, and just make sure I had that measurement right. And then it meant that I had to knit a little bit and stop and measure and make sure that I had the neck placement right. And that was just like in my head, that seemed like a lot of work. Whereas the other nights I could just sit down, I could put Netflix on, and I could just knit my 4 rows without thinking. And all of a sudden it was like this mental block. It was like, oh my gosh, now you got to do something. You got to stop. You got to think, you got to measure. Is it right? Is it not? And I just put it in a project bag and I left it for about a week without touching it.
Oh,
but I think I would, well, then, because I was probably working on the toys. So all last weekend I didn't.
Distraction.
Yeah.
It happens.
And then I had to pull it out and just take a deep breath and be like, okay, we're going to say, don't be so silly, Louise, just figure this out. Right.
Yeah. It's going to take me 10 minutes and then I just get on with
I know, but it's just that little 10-minute blip, right? I think I would be the perfect Afghan knitter. I could just, knit miles and miles and miles back and forth, no thinking, just knit, knit, knit. I could like knit an afghan for my house and I would be fine, right? I don't know. It's funny. It's just the little things that, yeah, because there's other projects, the same thing. As soon as it's not, well, the project I pulled it last night for Jocelyn and I's our June whip challenge, the same thing. I pulled it out of the project bag and it has sat there for a year probably. And it's just plain stockinette. The only thing I left it because I ran out of yarn. I came to the end of my ball and it was just like, you know, instead of taking 5 minutes coming up here, and I pulled it out last night, I found the yarn was like sitting right there. I just had to go get a ball, join it, and carry on. Like anything that stops that rhythmic knitting, it's like a flag goes off in my head, and it's like, oh my gosh, you have to do something, you know. I don't know, crazy.
That's funny.
I know, right? Weird.
So, so do you want to see my stitching that I finished?
Yeah.
I said last week that I would pull it off the frame so that you could see the whole thing.
Ooh, so we get the whole.
So just a recap. This is Modern Folk Embroideries, the Fruit of Plenty, and it's the 2021 stitch along for the year. And we're just about, well, it's June now, so the last section I got was here, and I just finished this section right here.
Can you believe you're half done it?
Almost. So, excuse all the hanging threads I have parked.
Cheryl, oh my word. That's fantastic. I love that center. I love that tree in the middle.
And it's beautiful. Reminds me of a Christmas tree. And I had to rip out the top quarter of that section because I'm peeking in the side. Because I did it wrong. I forgot the little white border around the edge.
Oh,
so, but beautiful. It's just stunning. I love it.
I love all the flowers, the birds. And you're right, the tree in the center, it looks like I envision a Christmas tree in the middle of a forest, in the middle of nowhere, with like snowflakes falling gently around it. I know.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Good for you. That is a huge project.
It is. It's, well, and so this is only half. I'll move back so I can kind of show it a little more. So it's going to be that big again. I've got way too much fabric here, but
beautiful.
So yeah, it'll be a really nice piece to have on my wall later. But yeah, gorgeous. Very proud of it because it's my first, you know, big piece. I got to make sure my needle's still stuck on my little magnet here.
How's your pandemic? Because that's another big one, isn't it?
I just pulled it out because I haven't worked on it in about 3 months. And I pulled it out on Wednesday when we had knit night, and I knit a bunch, I stitched a bunch and then realized it was wrong and I ripped it all out, and then I stitched another bunch and it was wrong and I had to rip a bunch out. So it was just like
more than those little bumpies that you forgot to put on?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, no, there was a whole little side piece. I can get it if you want to see it.
Sure.
This is Pandemic by Long Dog Sampler. I started it at some point last year in 2020. And I believe there's something like 20 some odd pages.
Wow.
Maybe 20 pages. Anyways, so I'm on page 6. Now it's all, what I've got done is all up here.
Up there. Okay.
But yeah, I started, so this was the end of the page that I had done last time. And so I was trying to figure it out because a page ended here and here. and I was confused. I thought there was only 2 of these little bumps. And then I did all these little bumps up here and then realized there was a 3rd bigger bump. So I had to rip that out and put that. I did a whole section right in here and then realized I hadn't done 2 rows of border. So there's 2 rows of space and then 2 rows. And I had only done 1 row. I had stopped way up here and I did all of that and it wasn't meeting up. And I'm like, what is wrong? And I'm like, oh, it was just dumb. So I did that. And then I come down here last night and it went across and it wasn't going to meet the right spot. I had to pull that back a little bit. That's what this thread is. So.
And pulling out stitching is not near as fun as pulling out knitting.
No. Like, thankfully, most of this was the biggest section. It was about this big. I don't know if you can kind of see a shadow there, but about that big, and it took a little bit to pull out, but yeah. So the only thing I've done right are these things.
That's part of it though, right? You still so it out. You knit, it's just
that's what I've worked on the last couple of days.
Very fun. Wow. Great project.
And so, and then some sewing.
Ooh, do you have something to show us?
I have tons. I got a bunch of new bags that are going in the shop. So today is Friday. I plan on, hopefully, if we get some cloud cover, because bright sun is not great for taking pictures, but hoping to get the pictures all done and everything loaded up tonight or tomorrow morning so that when this is out, the bags are in the shop. So fantastic. The first one I want to show you.
Hey, Gilly.
Hey, Gilly. There's somebody out there somewhere. So the first one was a customer of mine had requested this. So it's going in the shop.
All right.
Sorry for my reaching.
Was that flamingos? Oh,
flamingo knit night bag. So it's finally done. It's going in the shop.
I love,
with the bright pink inside.
Love that.
So I got that one done. And then this fabric I bought it quite a while ago and I kind of had an idea what I wanted to do with it. Just never got to it. And then yesterday when I was down cutting out stuff, I was like, oh, I need to do that one.
Oh, look at that. Carrie
So
here.
it's all knitting stuff.
All this and I knit too. Oh, knitting. Okay, knitting, gratifying, nimble. Oh, I love that.
Yeah. All this and I knit too. And then, yeah.
Yeah, like
I have OKD, obsessive knitting disorder.
I think that's all of us here.
Yeah. Happiness is homemade. Knitting is the new yoga.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. So I love this print. So there'll be lots of these available because I have a good couple meters of that fabric.
Okay. What did you put on the inside?
Just gray.
Okay. Nice. I like the big zippered pocket. Yeah.
Yeah. And these hold lots. Just ask Mark.
Yeah,
she'll tell you all about it.
How many did she have? Six skeins of stock?
Oh, at least. I don't know. You can pack a lot in there. So I got those done. And we all know that June is Pride Month. So I decided that I was going to do some Pride inspired bags. So I did some rainbow flags.
Oh, I love it.
And this is my divided sock bag.
Oh, I love it. It has the rainbow zippered pocket in the center.
Yeah, the little divider. Yep.
Oh, I love it.
Yep. So.
Oh, I love that. I love it. Oh, and as a wedge bag?
And a zippered wedge sock bag. Yeah. 1 skein size. Yeah. I love the stripe.
I love that.
Yeah. And again, with just the gray inside.
Yeah.
So I got those done.
Ooh.
And then a few weeks back, I showed you all my sheep inspired fabric.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Cheryl, that knit up. Oh my God, that made that so cute.
All the knitting sheep, they're all knitting. Look at them with their little knitting in their hands. It's so cute.
Gosh, I love it.
Yep. Gray inside, red. Yep, that one.
Sweet.
Excuse my reach again. And this one that's, for some reason, the camera does not pick it up. It just looks, I don't know why it blurs that, but it's not blurry. It says, hooked on knitting. I'd rather be knitting. Love to knit.
I like that one too. I don't know which one I would
all
pick.
Written in yarn. What's that?
I don't know which one I would pick. I don't know which one's my favorite.
I love them all.
I know, I like them all too. Oh yeah, all the sheep hearts. That one's
just gray inside. Yeah.
Are you making any for you?
No.
I mean, I guess you couldn't, right? Or you would have a bazillion bags if you made.
But I need one.
Every fabric you liked.
I'm getting a new bag tomorrow. I have to go pick it up. I'll show you next week.
Oh, okay.
From the lovely Caroline from Evertote. New cross stitch bag.
Cross stitch bag.
Yeah, because I might have to start a new project because I don't have, two great big ones on the go.
Start it all. Start it all. That's our theme around here, right? Just start it.
Exactly.
Oh, exciting.
They're so cute.
I like that. I like those sheep. That one, that might be my favorite of the sheep and knitting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the.
And just so you can see, this is mine with my two half skeins on either side, and I always fold down the rim just to make a nice little bucket sit on the table, and I knit my two at a time right out of the bag.
So it's like, what side I want to say? So it works like as a yarn bowl or a.
Yeah. Yeah. And I typically put the little yarn guides in the side so they have little snaps. And then your yarn goes up through there and you close it up so they don't get tangled. I didn't put that in mine. I don't know what I was thinking, but I didn't put mine in.
Okay, well, that's super handy so they don't get tangled. And
so it just keeps them separated, right?
I like that. Okay, that's a great little feature.
They are. Then you just put them in and
it folds up and.
Good demonstration, eh? Good demonstration. Good job. Good job.
Cute. And there you go.
Yeah.
That fabric is fantastic.
Lobsters on beach towels. They're so cute. Anyway.
Oh, exciting stuff.
That's my big exciting shop update for this week.
Like that's a big one.
Yeah, and there'll be lots.
Oh, that's exciting. It's fun to see the fabric made up.
Yeah, I bought a whole bolt of this.
I like that. I really like that.
Rainbow fabric, and I have a couple meters of each of these other sheet prints, so lots to go around.
You got lots to make. Fantastic.
Yeah, they'll be in the shop for a while, so.
Good.
Yeah.
So what are you going to knit on this weekend?
I think I might work on my socks. I kind of want to get them done because I want to get to the next pair.
And what is the next pair going to be? Debbie's from the Loving Path?
I think so. Yeah.
I know. It's like motivation. It's that next project that gets you motivated. Well, I think my weekend project is going to be this guy. Pull up my swatch, get it started. I'm really excited to see how this this chart knits up in these colors.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, I like the colors together. So
yeah,
I'm excited.
And that's a dark green and a lighter green.
Yeah, this is the light. So it's apple green, and my ball fell on the floor. Can I grab it? There it is. Olive green.
And that's the Patton's Classic Wool in Superwash DK, correct?
You got it. Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
I think that's what I knit my frog in, actually. That apple green that you have right in your hand is what really? I knit that frog with. Yep.
The DK? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a bunch of this in my stock. I've got multiple. I've got orange, I've got cream, the olive green, I've got a light pink, I've got a hot pink, I've got a purple, like a royal purple, and a couple balls of gold. I see. Oh, oh no, there's more. I've got a Christmas red, I've got a bunch of gray, there's a blue, there's a burgundy, and there is a brown. I do have brown. Isn't that fun? I didn't think I did, because somebody, when I put this up on the Instagram poll, they said, I don't really care for either color. Because it was the green and a pink, and they're like, yeah, I don't really like either one. They said, but if you had a brown to go with the green, that would be better. And I said, I don't have a brown. I take
there wouldn't be much contrast though for color work.
She said it would be more earthy tones together, which I'm like, yeah, I could see that. And I do. And I messaged her back and I said, believe it or not, I said I don't have that color. And she said, well, I find that hard to believe. And I am now wrong, because I see I forgot I had another copy with this yarn. I have 3 instead of 2. Anyways. Well,
so I had some thoughts last night.
You did?
I got an email from Tin Can Knits.
Yes.
And I was looking at their, because it was, I can't even remember specifically what the email was for. Might have been a sweater.
I think so.
About sweaters. Yeah. And I've been looking at their love note off and on, because I see so many people that make it, and I think it's so pretty, but I'm not a crop sweater type of person. And I'm not really a 3/4 sleeve kind of person. I'm thinking it either would have to be a short sleeve or a full sweater.
Yeah.
Like full sleeves. And then I got thinking, the pattern is written for DK, but it's actually a fingering single held with a mohair is what they're calling for. And then I got thinking, that sweater that I started with the lace panels?
Yes. What was that, Old Romance or something?
Old Romance, yeah. By Joji Locatelli. Kind of thinking maybe that I might use those 3 balls of fingering weight for the body of that sweater and make a love note instead.
Ooh, yeah, because you started that lace panel, and
I did both lace panels, and I just can't bring myself to pick up the 5 bazillion stitches on either side of both sleeves.
Well, do a love note then.
You got to love what you're knitting. If it's not going to bring you joy, then why do it?
I know. And that's why projects sit for so long, is because that's what happens with people. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not enjoying it. Well, yeah, then take it out.
I'm kind of thinking, well, and those strips that I did are not the same color as the main color. So I don't even have to pull them out. I can just leave them, because, I might change my mind later down the road and get another color that I could put with them if I decide to do it.
If you ever decide to pick up all those stitches. Well, then that's the best of both worlds. You don't have to pull out, and you can
I'll just leave them. And the 3 that I caked up already, maybe I'll start a love note.
I think you should do it. Yeah. Ooh, I like that idea.
I'll have to do a gauge swatch and then see, because I'm going to use fingering instead of DK.
Yeah, then just
I have to do a gauge swatch and see how many stitches I get to the inch to decide which size I knit.
Yep. that is totally doable. And then you'll just make it longer. Yeah, I would make it longer too. I'm not a cropped.
And there, it is written for 2 lengths. So okay. I think one is kind of midriff and the other one kind of comes to your, you know, your belt.
Yeah.
Top of your pants kind of.
Yeah. So, I think that's exciting. I think that's a great project to look forward to starting.
That's what I'm kind of thinking about.
So are you going to start it after we do our get her done?
Oh, who knows?
Or it's just like in the back burner. It's
well,
like
it's a lighter sweater. So if I did it now, I could still possibly wear it before the summer's over. Like, you know, moving into the fall. And then at the end of summer, I could start my throwback cardigan to wear this fall.
Yeah, because we've both been talking about doing that for.
I've had the yarn since last year.
A year, yeah. Okay, so that needs to be a fall cast on.
I think we should do it together.
Oh yeah, because then maybe we'll actually get it done.
Maybe you know, sometime in August we can start it.
So we'll have it ready for fall. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be a good plan.
When it cools off mid-September.
I didn't buy any yarn specifically for that, but I'm sure I have enough here that I can.
I'm sure you probably could find something.
I could put something together. Okay. More plans. Yeah. Maybe we could incorporate that into a color work or a sweater make along of some sort. Yeah. For early fall. And
yeah, great idea.
I think it's a great idea.
All the ideas are great.
I know. Let's see if we can ever find one that we're like, yeah, no, that's really crappy. Yeah, we don't want to do that. I don't know if that'll ever happen.
That sounds like a terrible idea. Cast on a sweater? What are you thinking?
Never gonna. All right, that's good. So maybe I'll start thinking about colors for that.
Did you get the pattern?
Yes, I do have the pattern. That's okay. As far as I got that, and yeah, I don't even think I even thought about colors for the throwback. I just have the pattern. Yeah. Ooh, now I'm thinking, what would I do? I think I know what color. I've got like a charcoaly gray blacky color kind of color. I've got lots of it. It would make a great main color. And then contrast colors anything would go with that. Oh, that's exciting. I love figuring out colors, what to put with what. Okay, that's good. That makes me excited. I like that. Having something to think about.
Woohoo.
Yeah. Well, fantastic. I wonder if anybody else is now thinking about throwback. Do I have
your love note?
Or a love note?
Now that I've talked about it with somebody, now I want to do it.
Now you want to do it.
I just want to do it.
I have never really ever considered doing a love note.
I love the neckline and the lacy, and it's top down.
It is nice.
It's pretty. I've looked at it several times.
Now I'm thinking, would I want to do that?
I looked at all the pictures and it looks so nice, like on every body type.
Yeah.
Like it's
I know,
it's pretty.
It's been knit like so many times.
And it looks cute, like over a little sundress or, you know, with a tank top or something. And I mean, if it's warm enough to wear a sweater, to me, I can wear 2 layers. That's okay.
Well, Sienna, I'm thinking I'm wondering if one strand of croy would be the same thickness.
Most likely.
Might be still a little bit light, but could still figure it out too.
Maybe that purple that you have.
I know it's stripes though.
Oh, is it stripy?
Stripes. It's got really long, wide stripes. So
okay.
But I've got other yarn here that I'm thinking might work.
And you don't ever wear purple anyway.
No.
I love purple. That's totally my color.
Is it? I have a pair of socks knit out of that purple.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh, I know. I would love it. Every time you're on the screen, I'm like, I want that purple. I want that purple.
You're not alone. I get lots of messages about that purple. Yeah, I bought it actually for an Afghan.
Yeah, you had mentioned that.
Yeah. Maybe
someday. Can you even get that color anymore?
I don't think so. I've had it for a while. I know.
You hoarder, you.
I know.
Tease us all with the yarn we can't get anymore.
But that's why you gotta buy it when it's available, just because they'll discontinue it all at some point and then
stock up.
That's right. Totally. That's my theme, my motto. Buy it all, stock up.
Well, Louise, anything else?
Nope, that is it for me.
That's it for me too.
Yeah, I'm gonna think about throwback, think about what to start for the Get Her Done make along.
Get Her Done make along
weekend. Yeah, maybe I'll sort through all my project bags this weekend.
Good idea.
See what I've got, see what I should pull out and work on. Yeah. Okay, well, I think that's it. It's been fun chatting. I hope everybody's got lots of knitting done while we've been visiting. So we will see you next Saturday, everybody. And join us over in the Fibre Friends Friday night knit in group on Facebook. And you can show us what you're working on and what you're going to work on for the Get Her Done make along.
Yeah. And join us Friday night next week for Louise's live.
Yeah.
And yeah, hit the subscribe button if you want to see us come up in your feed every Saturday.
That's right. Then you'll never miss us. We show up every Saturday morning. Then you can grab your knitting. The weather's nice. I just picture people sitting outside in the garden knitting,
cup of tea,
relax for an hour and a bit, and
exactly
have some me time, get some knitting done.
All right.
Well, we will see you guys all next Saturday.
Yeah. Have a great week, everybody.
Happy knitting, everybody. Bye.
Bye.